Let me just.
I could do this for forever.
Is this like what your secret talent is?
Yeah.
Next up, we're gonna watch never-before-seen footage.
Let's do it. Hell yeah. Let's get dirty.
And you guys sat there and flirted, and you got in his face and almost touched his lips with your lips. I believe that you went home with him last night.
Did you get into all that BDSM with her?
If I was doing some stuff, then I was doing it right.
I'm happy for you, for if you hooked up with her.
Once a cheater, always a cheater, or cheaters can change.
I think most men cheat. It's just like, do you have the ability to catch them? They say like warmer climates, they're more likely to cheat. Tourist areas, they're more likely to cheat. But say if you're in like a boring state, you know, it's like, who are you gonna cheat with?
Balloon pop. You can't use your hands.
I cheated
How'd you cheat?
with my fingernails.
Oh, I thought your ass just did all that popping.
The first 2 days, I would say that you're a walking red flag.
I was kind of like, what? So that was very defeating for me, and it made me feel very like, it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. Like, I'm the number 2 guy.
Hi.
We're back.
I'm always nervous.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm doing.
What you doing?
I'm living.
Living the life.
I'm actually nervous to see it.
We are now going to watch a pool chat, and this is Cole apologizing to Jen.
He apologized to Jen for her leaving with you?
She stayed the night with me, and he apologized.
Oh, what a bitch.
Hey, you mind if I join you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting out of the pool. There's bees here. I'm gonna leave you guys. Yeah, I wanted to stay and listen to their conversation, but I was like, okay, I'll leave them alone.
You want to talk about last night?
Yeah, I think we should do it.
I think it'd be a good idea. I was having a great time with you, and then you pushed me out of the way to go talk to Rob.
Like, she's flirting with another guy, went home with another guy, and you have your other guy apologizing to you. That's wild. Like, I need to read some of her handbook.
But I feel really hurt by you. You shush me.
I shush you? I'm gonna apologize for that, because I understand that that's bothering you.
What were you apologizing for?
I don't know that that's a good way
I'm
of putting that.
sorry that you were kissing Rob.
Sorry,
I'm
yeah.
gonna kick your ass.
And the reason I maybe said something that made you feel bad is because I felt really bad and feel absolutely horrible that would have hurt you. And I won't do that again.
I'm salty at you for that, man. Don't go and apologize to her because she did so much worse than you. And she was like, it's okay, don't do it again. Yeah, my bitch, say sorry too, mother. Sorry, I had snuggled all night with Rob.
Which I didn't know, by the way. She said that they didn't spend the whole night together.
Can I say something? Don't
Yeah,
get mad at
please,
me.
no, go for it.
Okay. That was a very thing, and she's grown enough to
Sure.
know right from wrong. And
Yeah.
I know for a fact when it was happening, she knew it was wrong, but she didn't give a She owes you some respect.
Yeah. Still mistake my compassion for ignorance, right? I'm giving you my all because that's what I want to do.
I don't think I've ever seen, short of like junior high or high school, a grown man that puppy whipped over a girl in that short of amount of time. I honestly think that that's the worst case I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Did you get into all that BDSM with her?
If I was doing some stuff, then I was doing it right.
All right, fair
Okay.
enough. Fair enough.
If I did anything.
Yeah. Okay.
If I had sex with somebody, it was good. And that got nothing to do with the resort, that's just me in life.
Good or great?
I don't know. You should have found out when you dated her.
Nah. I'm happy for you, for if you hooked up with her.
Next up, we're gonna watch the compatibility workshop you guys went to, and this includes some never-before-seen footage.
Oh, yeah. That was nice.
Welcome, everyone, to this workshop that we put together for you on compatibility. We're going to ask you a series of this or that questions to assess what qualities you think you would like in a potential partner.
Not everybody assigns the same value to the same things. So this was an effort to really show them that our values matter. If you really are wanting to grow with someone and learn who somebody is, then we need to be having these tougher conversations.
All right, what do you prefer? Sex a couple times a week or sex a couple times a day?
All the girls say a day.
I guarantee you.
Facts. Every girl says a day.
Okay,
Okay,
let's see what you got. Okay.
Hourly, oh my lord.
All right.
I think he's full of
I don't know. Tim says he gets.
How can he perform hourly? It's not possible.
I mean, who has the stamina for that? Colt does not look like he has the stamina for that.
Colt's a horn dog.
Yeah, let's be honest.
Just because you like to masturbate every hour
I was gonna
doesn't
say,
mean that you could actually have sex every
First
hour.
and foremost, who's doing this with him every hour?
Yeah.
Every hour? That's my question.
All of Colt's exes say that he messages other women. Maybe that's why he's messaging other women all the time. They can't keep up with his hourly demands.
All right, Colt, you have a lot of energy.
Yeah, good for you, man.
Say I'm waking up, maybe I wake a girl up having sex with her. That's a good way to start the morning. And then, maybe you go take a shower together. Maybe she gets, gives you a little in there or something, go in there. You do your little activities, whatever, eat, have breakfast, I don't know. This is a working day, because that changes a little bit. But let's say it's a working day. That's fine. You go to work, you go to your works. You come home. Maybe you have lunch together. Do a quickie at lunch. Why not? You gotta throw one in there. Go back to work. It's 5 o'clock or something. You gotta come home. You see each other. Well, you gotta then. I mean, come on. You gotta roll each other's arms, or, eat dinner, watch some Netflix or chill or whatever. Well, you gotta after that, of course. And then maybe, if you're lucky, during the night, might be visited by a penis, and you have sex then. How many times is that? I lost count.
Once a cheater, always a cheater, or cheaters can change.
Oh, he can change. Why not?
Once a cheater, always a cheater, or cheaters can change?
Well, I did some cheating in my early years, and now I try not to cheat.
Let's see them.
Show us what you got.
Can change.
People can change. Facts 100, always a cheater.
If somebody actually is in a relationship and goes out and cheats physically and somebody else, and then comes home, says, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, I don't think it's safe to be with that person. Because if you take them back, now they know that they can do that, and you'll take them back.
I've been cheated on, but I mean, I've cheated too, and you gotta make a point to show them that hey, you're not doing this again. But I still think it's still 50-50 after that.
At that point, you can't ask for anything. You gotta give them everything they want to make them feel better. If
I'm
they wanna
only
look at
gonna
your want your emails, your passwords, all that, if you want them,
But if
after
you
made
love that
mistake,
person, you give it
you'll
to
give
them.
it to them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let's say they were 19 and made a drunk mistake in college, but technically they've cheated before.
I don't know. I feel like they have it in them. It's like you can train a dog to behave, but it's like it can bite you again at some point. So, yeah, that's what my parents say. A dog will always bite. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Interesting perspective.
I think most men cheat. It's just do you have the ability to catch them? I've done research, why is this happening? Statistically, they say warmer climates, they're more likely to cheat. Tourist areas, they're more likely to cheat. But say if you're in a boring state, like Maine and Connecticut, it's who are you gonna cheat with? It's cold all the time, so you're just in the house with your partner.
You just watched a compatibility workshop, and now we're gonna test your deal breaker limit. Give me a thumbs up or down.
All right.
Would you date someone who won't have sex before marriage?
You gotta drive the
Absolutely
car.
not.
You gotta
Yeah,
drive the
what?
car first.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta
gotta
take it
test
for a
drive
ride.
Imagine you get married and it's like a 20
horrible.
second
I've
a
thought
two
about
pump.
that so many times.
Hell no.
Like, how many people out there are like, oh, this sucks?
This sucks.
It's not a deal breaker for me. If they want to wait till marriage,
You telling me you'd marry somebody without test driving that stick?
okay, red flag. Fine.
Would you date someone who doesn't like animals?
That's a big no.
That person sucks.
If you don't like animals, you must be an evil person.
Would you date someone who wants to talk dirty every single time you have sex?
Oh, wow.
I think that's kind of nice. I don't know.
No, I'll take it.
Talk dirty to me.
It's fine.
Every time, though, 10 years of that, and she's talking like, oh, Rob, I'm gonna piss on these walls, Rob.
What kind of dirty talk are you doing?
Would you date someone who will only do missionary position?
Oh, hell no.
Not doing that again.
What, who, Sophie was missionary only?
Just not gonna do that again.
It's not a deal breaker. I'll learn to live with it. I'll build a mission.
You'll build a missionary mission?
God's work.
Spice up missionary? How could you possibly do that?
It's in the Bible, right? Isn't it?
Oh,
Missionary?
great. So we're going to use the Bible to spice it up?
Who doesn't love missionary? I think it's efficient to the point.
It is efficient.
So we're not sexually compatible.
Wow.
Any other tea we could spill about anyone? Not know?
Let me think.
Let me call Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney would know. Yeah, call her.
Hey, Courtney.
Hey, are you in New York?
I am. Was there anything that went on behind the scenes that you noticed? You had all the tea.
I heard Cole fell off the chair twice, or like broke one of the chairs or something.
Did you?
I broke a chair in the,
Oh,
in the changing room. It happened once, Courtney. It wasn't twice. Who's been spreading lies?
Twice.
It was once.
She's really accurate. She's an accurate source.
She is the source. She is the tea.
Next up, we're gonna watch a conversation you and Rob had by the fire pit.
Oh.
At the beginning, I was like, he's a player boy.
Typical.
The first 2 days, I would say that you're a walking red flag.
A walking red flag?
There was no player happening from me. I have always been the friend of the guys that actually wanted a girl and actually wanted to get married one day, didn't want to marry the wrong person, willing to take my time, willing to get all the way into my 30s before I actually make one of these type of moves. I've always been that guy. But at the same time, I've always been the one assumed to be a player, assumed to probably have 20, 30 girls at the same time. I'm always assumed to have all these girls. There is no reason to say Rob is a player other than just looking at me.
Were you married?
We are still legally married.
You are?
Yes.
Shut up.
We are.
She's like, I don't know what that pilot's up to.
Next.
You're a married man.
I am a married man, legally. Unfortunately.
I, too, am legally married still, so I can relate to Rob's predicament, I guess you could say.
I mean, even though I don't like Rob, I don't think Rob was wrong in this circumstance. I think that he was actually a stand-up guy to admit that.
Yeah.
The only thing that's there is the legal side of it. We just need to, like, complete that so that we can walk away both, like, completely.
I don't think that when you just, like, go out from such a serious relationship like a marriage, the first thing you want to do is to jump into another serious relationship. Like, you cannot go into a singles retreat when you are still legally married. Really doesn't make sense.
So, I mean, at this point, you think you're done with Cole?
Actually, when we were sharing the drinks with Courtney at the pool, he came to say hi.
A word?
Yeah.
Yeah. See how she's smiling? She loves just making other guys anxious.
You guys gonna give him another chance?
Probably.
Okay.
Well, she was playing both sides of the field.
But see, I see it different. I see both good-looking guys. You got bad boy and good boy. And Jen likes bad boy at night, but during the day, she like good boy. Cole's a dude that you take home to your parents. Rob's a dude that you bang and do all your weird sexual with. So I think...
So she had her cake and she was eating it too.
Absolutely.
That's the perfect way to put it.
All right, Tiff, we are gonna watch your mud bath date.
Oh,
Let's do it. Hell yeah. Let's get dirty.
Muddy. How muddy did you get with Carlo?
Just watch.
That's it. Very little, that comes. You look amazing.
When I heard mud bath, in my mind, I was like, ooh, this could be nice. I thought it was gonna be like this nice pool, but it was filled with like that clay or that mud where we get in and it's all over us and we can just sit there and it was gonna feel super warm. But no, we were in this cold ass pool. The mud was in this tiny little jar and we were just like,
what? That's not romantic
it was
at all.
not sexy at all.
Is that how low you're gonna go? I went lower on you, I feel like.
This is like,
She's probably like my hair, my
I feel
makeup.
like this looks way sexier than it was.
So, like, what was your, like, intention for coming here?
I do want to tell you, I have been married in the past. I've been married once. I do have 2 kids.
Bam! He don't like that.
He does not like that.
That's his one thing.
Okay.
After the mud date, Carlo came back to my room because we were like best friends. We told each other everything. He was like, 1, I was not into the mud date and it was really awkward touching. And 2, she has kids and I am not about to be a stepdad to kids.
That's pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy.
It's hard. I'm kind of like Carlo. I'm like, I don't know if I would date somebody with kids because there's a lot of baggage there, a lot of additional things than just dating somebody.
100%.
I've never dated someone with kids.
Are you opposed to it?
Like, I'm not going for women with kids.
She was upset at that. I remember she was upset about this.
And I'm not saying it's right, but I have this idea in my head where I'm gonna meet someone and we're gonna have a child together and like, that's gonna be it. We're gonna be together forever and all that stuff. So that's where the initial fear comes from. Is that like an unfair way to think of it?
No, it's not unfair.
I care about Tiffany a lot. Obviously, you know, me and Tiffany slept together that whole trip. Like, that's how close we are. We're so comfortable with each other. We know each other very well. She doesn't like showing vulnerability, but I could tell that she was hurt and disappointed. She started getting close to Carlo and they are going out and then, you know, she brings up kids and he looks at her like she's an alien. Tiffany's not looking for a dad. She's looking for a partner. I stepped up as a man and raised kids that weren't mine, and it's not that big of a deal. If you really like somebody, that should not be a hindrance, I don't think. Now, do I think Carlo is ready to be a stepdad? Absolutely not.
It's okay that you feel the way you feel. It's a little disappointing for me because you get put in this little box of like, she's amazing. Oh, she's a single mom.
I'm just like a regular guy and might want to be with someone who has like kids for the first time, like ideally, but like I'm here because I want to try new things and like maybe someone who I wouldn't normally date, and that's exactly who she is. I think that there was a lot also off camera, like the bond we had. It was never talking about kids. That was only on camera. And to tell you the truth, like talking about kids, it's like, especially when you're kind of at odds, it's like not a good way to get into something sexy, like painting each other in mud. So that was a little uncomfortable, but like I think we made the best of it, and like it does draw you closer to each other for sure.
All right, ladies, in honor of Tiffany's mud bath date, let's get our beauty on.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Which one do you want to do first?
Yeah, I'll be honest straight up, I've never seen any of these products.
So, Rob, all right, here's the thing. Everybody makes fun of me about this, but if you do this with me, you at least know how to do it the right way.
You won't believe your eyes restoring eye masks.
Do you want to put them on me?
Here's what we're gonna put yours on first. So a lot of people put these on backwards. So the correct way is the fat end goes on your, now tilt your head back just a little bit. Now once they settle, they'll just dry on and you can walk around and they won't fall.
Hold on. Oh.
Is it cold?
It's like
cold,
a cow's
right?
tongue.
Am I serving like a very sexy look?
Nah, you don't put those on. Those lips are way too big for you.
But they're perfect for you. Those DSL buddy.
You better stop.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta lean your head back and then get.
You ready?
It's so good.
Nah, there's some clown right here.
Nah, but it looks goofy,
What
but
is
it's
it supposed to do?
You said your lips were peeling.
Oh, they're just supposed to moisturize my lips?
Yep.
Putting a condom on my foot.
Ooh, we're playing footsie with our bags, our foot bags.
How's that? How's that?
Okay, that's good.
This is not gay at all, Rob. So you can still feel, I know you say you like to feel like a masculine man.
Well, I just don't like to be.
And I've been single-handedly trying to lobby the last 6 years to show masculine men that, hey, skincare is still important.
Can somebody get me a robe? No, I just need some wine too. Thank you.
I feel rejuvenated.
I'm actually curious, what's the #1 question you get as a pilot?
The #1 question that I get would probably be, do you have a girlfriend in every city? I get that one a lot.
Where do the pilots poop? The
And
general bathroom, or do you guys have a specific
This is
bathroom?
such a funny question.
I need
We
to
do
know.
our best, seriously, we do our best not to poop in the plane.
Why? Everyone else is
never
doing it.
have. In my 2.5 years, I never have. We time it.
Do you guys have competitions of who holds it the longest?
It's unwritten, we don't talk about it. We just know, it's like, you don't want to be the pilot that just like
Don't be the pilot
dropped
that
a
poops.
deuce in the lavatory, you know?
Do not be the pilot that poops. Hell no.
The next clip we're gonna watch is the balloon popping game you guys played during Single Olympics.
Those games were a lot of fun.
We have to pop the balloon. But you can't use your hands, so that means you have to use your body.
I think my butt. I think you just hip press me as hard as you can.
I was like throwing out ideas on how to pop, and Elise is like, just ram it into me. And I was just kind of like, if you say so, like, you know, whatever. But it actually hurt. Like, I actually like caught one of my on like the second one, and I was like, ugh, hurt, because I think I like hit her bone, because she's tall, you know. But I mean, it got the job done.
Okay, ready, set, go!
Oh, this would be funny. Oh my God. I was happy about Nikki being in my team. We're actually gumming our body. I was like, oh yeah, it's happening, me and this girl. Let's see, you know? I tried to play game, you know, like I did something in order to have our chest together, you know? So that I can have the opportunity to hug her. She was like, no, don't do that. Yeah, but you know, like it was fun. It was fun. I like that girl.
I cheated
That was your partner. How'd you cheat?
with my fingernails.
Oh, I thought your ass just did all that popping.
Amazing! Good job, guys!
I'm a very competitive person. I mean, is it really cheating? I had long nails. It just assisted me to pop that balloon a little bit.
You used what God gave you, basically.
Well, what the nail salon gave me.
We won, though. So.
Yeah, we won. That's all that matters.
We won. Are you ready for a game?
Yeah. Yay! Let's go.
Inspired by the Single Olympics and Colt's nymphomania,
Oh, God.
we are going to play Stamina Showdown.
His 7 times a day. Are we about to? Is there enough space on that couch?
You will compete in some challenges.
Wow. Okay.
The first
All right.
is the air humpathon. You need to thrust your hips in the air. You need to hump.
Mhm.
The first one to stop or laugh Lose it.
You're gonna lose.
I'm gonna lose.
All right, on your mark, get set, pump.
I can do this all day, Cole. You gotta throw some harder than that unless you have a 2-inch.
I laughed at myself.
You lost.
Elise lost. Courtney wasn't.
I can't.
There you go. Ugh. Now spin it.
I won.
Oh, I forgot about the laughing.
The touch got me. I thought I was gonna get you.
What the is
Shake me
this?
first.
She was ready.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna time you and see who can do it the longest, okay?
I'm ready.
On your mark, get set, shake.
It's the worst. You're pretty good at that.
Let me just. I can do this forever. Oh my God, I'm so tired. Okay, I can't do it anymore.
How heavy is that?
Pretty heavy.
Like 10 pounds?
Okay.
You done?
Tell me a story. What does this remind you of? Keep me distracted.
Jen, when she went to Rob's that night.
That's the first thing that came to my head.
Is this like what your secret talent is?
Yeah.
Okay. How long you can hold it?
That was 5 minutes and 9 seconds.
Jesus.
You look hot doing it.
Oh, thank you. From the single no, I'm just gonna.
Oh, you just Chantal, ready, set, go.
I like to come in fast and furious.
Oh, Courtney, this is hard.
What are you thinking about in there?
Like it already hurts.
What do you need to visualize? You need to close your eyes like that, huh?
Faster than that.
Who
Faster.
said it had to be faster?
Faster.
It's been a long time since you've done that. And yeah.
Okay, I'm tired.
Yeah.
That round went to Tim.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
All right, you made it to a minute and a half.
How long you guys got?
Well, you beat him already.
Oh, okay. That's
I think I'm about ready yet.
Okay, Rob took that round.
I hate you. I hate you.
We are doing a hula hoop competition. Whoever spins the longest wins. You ready?
Yep.
Set, go.
I don't have that.
Chantal is the winner of this
That's not fair at all.
And Elise took this round.
Ah. Damn.
And Qual takes the blue hoop round.
Do we beat the boys?
In everything.
Good.
Your hair was long, right? Right before you got there?
Like 2 feet long.
You could. 2 feet long, Jesus. All right, well, best choice ever because this is like your look. Don't change it.
I was ready for a cut, but I was unfamiliar with how to cut my own hair. But I did come down there and cut my hair the entire time myself.
No way. You had the balls to do that. Imagine you go in front of all these
I
people
know,
and you
right?
yourself up.
No, I know. I've actually noticed at least a couple times in my own like social media posts where I'm like, damn, I definitely missed a spot back there behind the ear. You know,
We're too
like,
busy looking at your beautiful eyes to notice your
I'm not looking at
haircut.
that. I'm looking at my hair like, damn, that's a dark spot right behind my ear.
Okay, we are now gonna actually get to watch the Single Olympics kissing tiebreaker.
Did you hear about this?
I did. This is the part that I heard about.
I want to know where you were at. Too.
This was like heard across the land.
Yeah.
We have a tie between team number 3 and team number 2.
We appreciate competition.
So in order to break the tie, we're gonna have a kiss-off. You're gonna kiss someone in your team.
Do you want to kiss me?
Yeah.
You want to do it? You two do it?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm nervous to see this.
My first kiss to a girl.
Okay, girls. So ready, set, go.
Oh my God!
Damn.
I never kissed a girl before, and I did it in front of all of these cameras and all these people, and I was like, oh my God, what did I put myself into? What am I gonna do? Oh, my family is gonna stop talking talking to me. Oh my God. And then I was like, okay. I took a breath and did it, and it was a good kiss, actually. It was a good kiss. I enjoyed it.
No! Let's go!
Yes! Hold on.
Oh, damn.
Are you guys getting hot? It's like, oh my God.
We sat there for like 30 minutes watching them make out. Where it's like, yeah, this is hot, but what am I supposed to do? Like start rubbing on myself? I don't know how I'm supposed to react to this.
This is the real thing, bro.
Yeah, okay, I love it.
Damn.
Is there a timer for this?
Well,
Naturally, once we got to the tiebreaker, I'm like, oh, shoot, what's going to happen here? Then they came up with the kissing idea. And then from there, I was like, well, this is it. This is where I have to watch Jen and Rob make out in front of me. But then as soon as the girls are like, hey, we're going to kiss, I'm like, yes, thank God.
Would you rather it be you and Tim or Jen and Rob?
Like if
they were like, gotta choose one right now, you and Tim or watch Jen and Rob?
Jen and Rob for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I could eventually get over that.
Just wanted to be sure.
I want to get a better seat for this.
Hold on.
I mean, yeah, God damn. I was trying so hard not to look at Jennifer that I really didn't pay attention, but now that I'm watching that, y'all were like, that looked pretty convincing.
What is going on right on the floor there?
Don't subject change. Don't subject change.
Wow.
Did you and Jen ever talk about that again, or was it just like not ever talked about again?
She was talking to me really weird and
Yeah.
asked me to come back to her room, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to go back to your room. It seemed like she was trying to hit on me that night or something, but then I was like, oh, no, sorry, we're just friends. Then
And
she
you
got
were probably
really
sweaty.
upset, and she called me a bitch.
At the same time in the same conversation?
Yeah. And then
She's
I'm like,
okay then, bitch.
right.
She even talked to me that night.
was
That's
talking
how
to me
drunk she was.
crazy. Yeah, she was
She
so
even
drunk.
came and sat beside me like we were friends, and I was like, what the is it? Like, she's like, so how are you doing? Like, cool, good, Jen. How are you? It was super weird.
All of you four girls are winners.
It's a no-brainer. Like, the better kiss was Chantel and Jen. They were like, you guys, we're kissing. We're sucking face.
Jennifer and Chantel, the one for me. It was so romantic.
Oh, no question. Chantel and Jen were passionate, they were sensual. It felt real. I believed it.
It was really sexy what they were doing. Ultimately, if we're comparing the two, this one was more real, slowed down, sexy, sensual, while this one was doing too much.
We are gonna start having romantic dates. So you're gonna choose your partner you wanna go on a date with. So Jennifer, who are you going to the champagne date with?
I just go.
My boy, going rocking my boy. I love them together. I really want them to be couple. Like, I really want them to be couple.
Dang.
Good choice.
I know Jennifer like Cole so deep, just the way Cole like her so deep. And sometimes he would be like, do you think she's just playing me? I'll be like, no, I don't think she's playing you because I know she likes you. She personally told me that I like this guy. I was so like hoping and praying for them to make it. Because I feel like they're gonna be a good couple, you know?
That was such a layup for you to choose me, like, and she didn't. Obviously, she likes me, I like her. It's like we already have a thing going on, but we really hadn't been in public with our thing much. Like we really had, like, every time in public, she kind of always was with Cole. So when she decided to choose Cole at the end of the Olympics for the champagne date, I was kind of like, what? So that was very defeating for me, and it made me feel very like, it made me feel like I wasn't good enough. Like, I'm the number 2 guy.
Chantel, who you wanna choose for your date?
Okay. I hope you won't be upset if I ask Rob on a date.
Did you feel bad for Rob? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I think that we did a lot of teamwork today and we've been bonding, so.
That's fair.
If you had to bang Robert Cole, who's it gonna be?
Rob.
Really?
I think you do well.
Okay, but take skill out of it, just based on looks.
I think Rob's more my type.
Okay.
You prefer Cole.
100%.
Cole.
Cole is a very good-looking guy, and I can say that in a very ungay way, but like, I kept looking at bro like, God, I wish I had his cheekbones, and I wish I had his facial structure and his body. Like, he had nice everything. I sound super gay right now, don't I? But everybody has a type.
Cole.
But you wouldn't kick Cole out of the bed.
I would kick him out.
Yeah. He's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. Yep. Nice. Nice, bro.
You like those? I knew you'd like them.
See, I'm telling you, man, if guys would just give those a chance,
I'll be honest with you, these bad boys is light. They make me want to run around.
Now you're making me want to get mine.
Yeah,
I'm all jealous.
We'll be boot brothers.
I'm not used to like another guy having on knee-high boots and not me. I appreciate you channeling your inner Tim. I like it, man.
I thought you would.
All right, Cole, we are gonna watch your date with Jen now after single elimination.
Awkward.
No, that's good. Now you can not have to see all the things.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. You can smile again.
Let's do it. Want me to open it for you?
Yeah, I worked hard for this date.
Yeah, you did. I was pumped because she chose me in the single Olympics, where I was nervous, clearly, that she may choose Rob. So I was living on cloud nine a little bit in that date.
Did you have a little petty moment where you were like, did you like feel that at least? Like
At the single Olympics, yeah.
Yeah.
Internally.
He kept it in, but he was like,
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? Like,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
After going through all that, having to deal with that,
Yeah.
That was a win in my book.
Yeah.
How did you feel about what you had to do to earn this?
Good. I was really feeling it. Like, I really felt it.
I think I've kissed a girl when I was like in my teenage years, when it was like cute and fun, like with your friends. But I've never like kissed a girl because I was like, damn, give me them lips, girl. Never.
I'm so glad you did decide to do that. So as you know, I think it was a good decision not kissing Rob in front of me. Did Rob happen to say anything after you chose me over him?
He seemed a little disappointed. I mean,
Understandable.
yeah, understandable.
I think it's a love triangle that I didn't expect. All right, and best man wins. All right.
I think for Cole, you know, he's focusing on the pieces that would reinforce the thing that he wants, which is Jen. So he felt in that moment, the victory here is that I didn't have to watch this super uncomfortable thing, forgetting that he had watched 10 different super uncomfortable things already. So she is very much playing into the story that he has in his head. And then she was giving a little bit over here and a little bit over here, and that's, to me, really, it's breadcrumbing.
Officially, like, it's, I mean, like, it's not a love triangle yet, you know? Like, I haven't actually kissed, like, any of you both yet.
You had kissed Jen before the
Right,
Olympics,
definitely.
so she's
I
lying.
had definitely kissed her by that point.
And that's understandable.
My interest mostly is you.
I don't feel like she was telling Cole the truth right there, saying that she
Nah.
hadn't kissed me.
Nah.
And I know me and her kissed in the first week. And I felt like that
What
had
was
to
your,
at
what was
least
your
be the
first
second.
kiss with Jen like?
It was good.
No, but like, can I get some detail? Where was it? When did it happen?
We laying in bed, we listening to music, we vibing, we're playing Mario Kart, and then we're cuddling and laying on each other and kissing. Yeah, that was the first kiss.
Man, that sounds like an amazing experience. Video games, chilling, not getting bitched at. Man, she must have changed a lot since the last time I saw her.
Next next time on Between the Sheets.
I got bit by a mosquito. I had to get a shot in my butt from the doctor one time.
They actually gave me 2 shots in my butt one night.
They were like big into giving you shots
Yeah.
in your butt at that resort. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did you guys hook up?
No.
Are you sure?
Did he ever like tell you for sure that, oh yeah, he was having sex with Jen?
I know from guy code that he rocked those cheeks in that pool.
You're very forward, you're very direct, you have a really funny personality. Your honesty, as blunt as it is, it's very alluring.
Oh, well, you're sweet.
I was jealous because that day I had to watch Usman and Colt ask other women out. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh. Would you consider dating him?
But would we be open?
Would
For me
I-
to take you on a date?
Yeah, I'd be down to go on a date.
I was kind of surprised that Usman asked Nikki out because he seemed to be so on Courtney.
Well, I guess if he couldn't have Courtney,
But
Nikki
he
was the
could
next
have
blonde
Courtney.
girl.
For as much power as a man as he exerted over Colt of like, you're not a man, Courtney's mine, he kind of like threw in the towel real quick.
He seemed like a genuine guy, and I thought that too, until last night when I saw what he did with you.
He's trying to villainize me for being interested in her. Like it's his wife or something. I'm super disrespecting him and his relationship, but there is no relationship. You can't tell that this dude is like kind of a bitch.